And Mark is watching this pissed. He said,
damn,
Conquest, I'm gonna kill you too. And this had everyone looking shocked, and one woman turned on. And all I gotta say is, do not touch that nigga, you bastard.
Yo!
Mark charges right in, trying to send him to next week, and Dwag hits a reverse impact frame and completely negates the attack with his hairline. And Mark out here holding his wrist with Dwag being like,
RickWa reacts. What up, folks? Tis a RickWa, and for this video's reaction, I'll be reacting to Viltrumite War, A Great Chaos, and this is by Zephfire. Oh, yo! But first things first, before continuing on, if y'all don't want to hear my yapping and you want to just skip straight to the start of the initial video of this reaction video, then the timestamps are in the description below. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. But continuing on, I gotta say, yo, I remember Zephfire talking about like how this specific video of his got taken down by YouTube on some absolute bullshit because of, you know, YouTube's AI being on some absolute hot dog shit, and then obviously how YouTube's copyright algorithm is also on some omega ass shit. And then there was like a bunch of shit going on, and then he was finally able to get that video of this one back up, and I'm definitely very happy for Zephfire on that notion, because YouTube seriously was on that bullshit when it came to Zephfire and this specific video. So y'all definitely gotta give a massive applause to Zephfire for, you know, actually being able to get this video back up from YouTube's ass bullshit copyright algorithm, because seriously, as I always say, YouTube's copyright algorithm is omega ass. So there's that. But I already, you know, got a really good feeling that this one is gonna be hilarious, as always when it comes to Zephfire's content and how he goes about with his recap and commentary, including with his memes and sound effects that he'll incorporate within the mix, and especially when he gets like extra mad at certain characters as well too. Oh man, just the fact that this video itself is like over 35 minutes long. Ooh, wait, I know I'm fitting to be in for quite a treat with this one. So there's that. But I'm not going to keep on yapping, folks, and I'm going to switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Also, I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day today, and of course, please be sure to check out and support Zephfire within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to check out and support them within their content creation journeys. But real quick, before I get started here, if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below, so we're getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section, like what you found to be funniest, or what references I might have missed, or something positive, or even a super comment if you so wish, including a video request as well. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. Okay. And of course, as well, please be sure to share them around with your friends or family, whatever you so choose to do. If you want even more benefits, there's my Patreon you can check out, and I'll go into more detail of that near the end of this video. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. But either way, enough of my yapping, and without further ado, let's get started on this video from Zephfire, being Viltrumite War, A Great Chaos. Let's do it to it, folks, shall we?
This is how we doing this. We will stay on your planet, crack your hose, and you will do nothing about
That's
it.
basically
You took
how
away
it
my
went
planet,
in a nutshell.
so I will take
Yep.
every piece of poom poom on this planet.
Every
I
piece
will
of
have
poom
you
poom.
on the planetary cuck chair.
Damn, a planetary cuck chair.
I choose death.
Ooh, that's fire. Ooh, ooh, that's fire. Yo, that is a fire intro. Yo, stop. Ooh, yo, that's sick.
But you chose to be.
I fully respect that.
I cannot tell you.
That was a
the
fire
complete
intro.
and utter turmoil I had to go through to get this video out. Thank you to everybody that showed support on this video. If you are not...
So, I'm gonna pause this real quick, but I will say, yeah, I did watch this video, and I'd seen, like, a couple of the posts that he was talking about involving that notion of just how, yeah, YouTube's AI unfairly striked his channel. That yo, that is omega and I'm so goddamn glad that he was able to actually get the video up and whatnot, and I'm pretty sure they took the strike away. Y'all can let me know in the comment section below, and if I'm incorrect on all that, it's just, yeah, just please let me know in the comment section below so that I'm more aware and whatnot. So, yeah, but just point that out. But I'll let this continue on involving Zephfire's explanation. I'll put a timestamp as well in the description if y'all want to just, you know, skip straight past this and whatnot and go straight to the actual start of his initial video. So, yeah, continuing on.
Sub to the second channel, please do so you know what's going on. I got literally striked on my main account. I couldn't post for the last few days. This video is the thing that helped me get the strike off my account, or else, like,
okay, so the strike did get off.
One of my favorite videos I've made throughout this entire year. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Trying to go for 800K. Have a good one.
And I know he'll make it there.
So the scene starts on a beautiful night.
Hold on, so I'm gonna just pause it real quick. Okay, so the strike did get fully removed. Thank Jesus for Zephfire on that notion. I'm very happy for him that that was able to happen, and that video was able to help push that notion of just how bullshit YouTube's copyright algorithm is, and just its overall AI. Just like, as y'all already know, there was a whole bunch of shit going on. I don't know if it's still going on. It probably still is. Knowing how shitty YouTube's AI is. Fucking A, yo. But just, yeah. Again, I'm just very happy for Zephfire for the concept that that strike got removed and that he was able to, like, fully re-upload that specific video. This one specifically. So yeah, again, just give a massive applause for Zephfire because, yo, I'm very happy for him that he was able to actually, like, get that strike removed. Like, that shit's hard to do. I'm not gonna front about that shit. Oh, man. Sorry, I just had to point that out and, you know, like, give my congrats to Zephfire for being able to get that strike removed from his account. Seriously. Good shit. But now then we continue on. I'm sorry, folks.
The city is bustling, the streets is active. It is the perfect day for a backdoor. And Theta's the betrayer's getting ready for the greatest sneak of all time. He been plotting on Argyle for a minute, just like your best friends the moment you break up with your girl.
Interesting.
Nigga, what the f is you doing in the video?
Yeah, that's me.
Nigga, I know it's you. What are you doing in the video?
And while Thetis is camping on the top rope, he decides to finish the job.
Yep.
And this leads to the funeral of Argyle. And this is how I knew Viltrumites were straight niggas in the flesh. Because tell me why they was out here mid-funeral, aura farming in the sky, using the Nigerian coffin technique.
Damn!
You can't even have a funeral on Viltrum without some aura farming. Incredible.
As you know, today we gather for the loss of a real nigga, the realest nigga within our ranks, Emperor Argyle. And as your new Grand Regent, I make it my mission to lead Viltrum into more planets, more money, and most importantly, more bitches.
Basically. But we gotta purge the weak.
To weed out our weakness.
Yep.
Are you loyal?
Yeah, yes I am, General.
Why does it kind of sound like some Yu Yu Hakusho music?
It's Grand Regent drag, nigga. There's no way. And for my first order of business, any weak nigga in your presence can and will get smoked. Now let the purge begin.
The great
Announcing the
Viltrumite
commencement of the annual purge.
And this right here is where everyone starts tweaking. I'm telling you, the whole house mad. Everyone on the planet running the sickest fade. It's looking like an 8-player smash. Dare I say Tilted Towers in its prime. I'm seeing home runs into the scenery. People getting hit with the Bane Backbreaker. I know Battle Beast watching this geeked right now. But this segment really got the most brutal kills in the entire show. Seeing Shawty ripping out niggas' guts only to get killed by a boulder. I saw Michael Jordan in real life get
backdoor after backdoor.
Even the real niggas out here and jump for their lunch money. I was like, no, how you gonna do that's my God? And this one right here gotta be the worst. My brother got third party.
Third party.
Ripped apart.
Damn.
And the same bottom half that he lost is being used to pimp slap the both of them. And I'm just watching this fight like,
crazy.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad? Frag ain't even give them niggas a body count limit. He just said, put hands on one of them niggas. But once Thrag got out there and truly seen the destruction for himself, he realized enough is enough. Going out there to tell everybody to stop the violence. And you know some niggas like Conquest were not trying to chill for real. He heard him say stop the violence and said,
how do you feel about Stop the Violence movement?
Who movement that is?
Young boy.
Yo, damn.
How you feel about it?
That's good now.
and with Thrag ending the annihilation of his race, he plans to lead them to a new form of glory. And now we get to Earth. We get back to my dog
I respect
Invincible
the
on
music
Earth,
transitions,
into the
yo.
shock of absolutely nobody. This nigga's life still sucks.
Yep.
This man Mark cannot catch a break. These villains on Earth are just pressing Mark at every turn, and at this point of his career, Mark's just like, you know what? F all that. And he's smoking anyone on sight. It ain't matter if he was a dinosaur, a human, nigga, a lizard. Invincible will make sure he sends you to hell. Literally. He was even down there in the underworld fighting Shorty's like,
Never.
nah.
No!
Y'all gonna have to hear me out for this one. I'm already seeing y'all type in the comments, Groove Fire, Diddy Fire. Y'all can't even call me Snowfire
not
for this
Diddy
thing. This
Fire.
more like
Damn.
Fire.
Fire,
You
fire.
get it? Cause like, she's like,
Fire.
when Invincible returns, he sees Nolan back on Earth with Alan, out here to recruit Mark and Oliver for the upcoming Viltrumite War. And before we even move on, I just gotta say this. No matter what conflict happens in this universe, niggas always gotta involve Mark. Like the fact that he's been kidnapped to save a planet that's not even his twice would have royally pissed me off. I would have been like, you know what? How about we all die? Mark agrees to join, but Nolan's also here for a completely different reason. Getting his favorite eater back on the roster.
Damn,
And when I
getting
saw
his
Debbie
favorite
open
eater
that front
back
door,
on the
it was
roster.
looking like a mission that was nigh impossible. And when he got into that house,
Operation Get
I
My
was sadly
Bid Back.
correct. Debbie was blocking every attempt at the rim.
Hold on real quick. I gotta say, yo, just like, I know I said it before with other reaction videos that I've done that have talked about this specific scene within the mix of Season 4 of Invincible, but the performance that Debbie's voice actress did here was just fucking amazing, yo. Like, straight goated. She put in so much emotion. And it was just, like spot on for the emotion and the tone and just all that. And Nolan just kept f***ing up, yo. God damn. Oh my god. That's all I'm gonna say in the tiniest of nutshells of that, because I've already talked about this concept in a number of different videos that have talked about this specific scene within the mix of Invincible Season 4 and all that good stuff. But continuing on, I just had to point that out real quick.
Babe, you said you loved me.
Bro, I never said that. I ain't never said you was nice, nigga. I ain't even want you
Yo,
on the team.
damn.
You talking about, bitch?
Yeah, every shot that Nolan tried was just not falling. And he dips out Debbie's crib to go immediately crack an ice cold beer with his homeboy. And Nolan's just chilling with him, telling him about all the planets that he's been to and all the new hoes that he messed with. Really had bro curious like,
That's my goal for 2019.
16 years. How long you been faithful?
but Mark and Oliver grab their stuff and they head off into space.
But I gotta say, yo, when it came to that one dude that was doing all the costumes and shit, and then Nolan left, yo, that dude was scared shitless. Like, out of his motherfucking mind. Honestly, kind of rightfully so for, like, all the shit that he witnessed Omni-Man, aka Nolan, do back from Season 1 and whatnot. So, yeah, that was a very interesting scene, to say the least. I just had to point that out real quick. But continuing on, now we're in space.
And I shit you not, not even 5 minutes after takeoff, their entire ship explodes. Like, what do I keep telling y'all, bro? This nigga's life is terrible. The ship explodes all over the place like me inside your mama. And the moment you look at the debris, you immediately see Oliver knocked out. I would really go off on Lil Bro, but just wait on it, bro. It gets worse. Mark checks up on him to make sure he's alright, but when he turns around, he sees someone that should already be dead.
Yep.
This is what happens
Boss
when you
encounter.
don't finish what you started.
Conquest, popping back out, ready for round
That's why I ran in his
and
face.
I know Mark saw this tight as all hell. How did Cecil let him walk? They all get ready to scrap up before I can even move on. How the hell did this nigga live? I'm watching this mad as hell. I literally saw you die.
Oh, yo. Yo, Zephfire be having some of the most fire music choices within his video. And the reason why I'm laughing as much as I am, involving with the Banjo-Kazooie pause menu theme. Like a couple days ago at the time of this recording, I just decided to start randomly listening. Sorry, where's the over thing? Hey, folks, my bad, y'all. A couple days ago, at the time of this recording, I was listening to the extended version of this track. Jesus, okay, there we go. And I was looking to the comment section of that one. That shit's funny as yo. But the song really just do be a chill kind of vibe. I'm sorry, that was random as hell. I had to point that out for y'all, folks. It is a banger of a pause menu theme, though. I mean, obviously not as good as GoldenEye. Never played GoldenEye, but I heard about the memes. Heard the theme. The theme from GoldenEye is definitely fire. But this theme is also fire in its own right. For a pause menu theme. Okay, continuing on. My bad about that, folks.
These Viltrumites can literally survive anything as long as a singular cell is activated in their body. But Conquest pulled up and they immediately started talking smack, with Conquest asking, "Where's your girl? I can't wait to taste her again."
And that's what...
Don't worry about my girl,
Mark
nigga. You don't
was
tell
like,
them how
hell
lonely
no.
you are again.
Whoa, chill out, bro.
Yeah, Mark exposing Conquest in front of the others was crazy. I know Lucan was looking at this nigga like... But they end up wasting no time. They immediately get to boxing.
Hell, yeah.
We see everyone throwing hands, going stupid, and Oliver immediately charges in with the
burp. Yep, a lot of burp.
Nah, let's really go back and talk about it. Oliver is truly embarrassing. You telling me you saw Conquest and the first thing you said is this?
We killed you once, we can do it again.
Shut your ass up!
Like, this nigga can memorize everything that happened since birth. But you can't even remember how Conquest did you, my nigga? Even Invincible looked at him crazy when he said this. He was like,
is this nigga serious?
Like, you really show up and do nothing on the court. I'm watching like, what is he doing?
What is he doing, folks?
Oh my
Why
God.
would he shoot the ball?
Right!
Why?
And Conquest really had this man in a headlock about to get red rushed.
Red
like on a
rushed?
channel where I covered Hawkeye, Cyborg, and Daniel LaRusso.
Yo!
You are the biggest fraud I have ever seen. But Oliver gets bailed out by Nolan, and they get to scrap, sending punches and shockwaves all throughout the galaxy, and they get in a lock. And Conquest starts talking his smack. He's like, I keep hearing Nolan this, Nolan that, Nolan top 3 in the verse. Nigga, your chain fake. Slamming the headbutt, and he winds up the craziest backhand known to man. Only for Invincible to slam Conquest in the side, calling ISO immediately. And Invincible came in just beating on Conquest's face, hitting punch after punch after punch. He's gonna come out looking like Black Boy Max. And this man hit him with 1 elbow. As a matter of fact, 2. You know what? Here go 3. Like, nah, Mark, since when you move like this? Had Conquest looking at him like, nah, this biracial nigga tough as f. And we see Oliver watching the fight, waiting for Invincible to win so he can take all the credit. And while he's watching, Oliver gets caught lacking by Lucian.
Damn! Yep.
Lucas started kicking straight. Doing Oliver so bad he started hitting the speed face. Nolan saves him again and immediately sends Oliver to the bench, telling him to go on that planet and sub yourself out. And Oliver immediately does so. Conquest looks over and sees Oliver running away, and he only sees this as fresh prey, knocking Mark away and proceeds to do Oliver the worst.
Yep. And wham! I'm sorry, yo. Just like this meme in and of, or just like this frame in and of itself, the producers at Invincible just be cooking, yo. Especially the animators as well too. There just be some hella iconic memes that have happened from Invincible, yo. This one is definitely a hilarious one, to say the least. Besides the whole think, Mark, think. Oh man. All right, continuing on.
Yeah, Conquest is about to turn Oliver into a memory.
Fire song
This dead frying me. Conquest be turning into a 99 overall hooper every time he sees Oliver. He out there dribbling him off concrete. He about to hit a poster dunk on this man. Conquest really turns into prime Kobe Bryant whenever Oliver's in the city. And Oliver, I said this in the last one and I'ma say it again. Do not turn around, nigga. Oliver gets blocked by Mark. With Mark flying him across the planet with his hands gripped upon his neck.
Just another fire song choice.
To choke like the
oh my
does
god.
Everything in his power to fight back. And we get it body shot, haymaker.
He said you are never breathing again and stood 20 toes down.
And when we crash the dogfight, there's nothing but continue. With Invincible trying to put him in the grave, and Conquest is like, not today, bitch. And he just keeps beating down, slamming his ribs. I know they fight like pancakes right now. And Invincible's talking like, you can't kill me. Man, shut up, nigga. Mark done hit Brody so bad he looked like a Dragon Ball. Damn! But Invincible is still choking the life out of Conquest. Got him looking as purple as Oliver. And this is where Conquest decides to charge up.
Not as purple as Oliver,
move. One that I personally like to call the Viltrumite Guillotine. And with one strike, he stabs through Mark, leaving him impaled and the entire scenery decorated in his blood. And I'm crying with this move. Conquest put Mark in at him even couple goals. But as wounded as he is, Invincible is still fighting back. Still pushing Conquest to the ground, and in an act of defiance, Conquest starts pulling down Invincible's intestines in a scene I can't even show on YouTube.
I gotta say, yo. So I know I've said this in a number of other reaction videos that I've done involving the whole Invincible versus Conquest round 2, or whenever that was brought up within the mix. Yo, the first time I seen that f***ing scene, I was just like, oh, just like taking a quick peek through and whatnot. It's just like, oh, thank bejesus I wasn't eating anything at that moment, because yo, that shit was crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, that is a face most definitely fully understandable when you first see that. And this is like before covering your eyes. It's like, oh shit. God damn, yo. We not even halfway done this. I'm having a grand old time so far, folks. But continuing on.
And you got Conquest pulling his shit out like silly string, looking like that one scene from Open Season. But despite Mark having less working organs than a fetus, he still digs his hands in Conquest's neck. Finally forces Conquest to take his last breath.
He said, you are never breathing again, and stood 20 toes down. Yeah, probably. Yeah, muted definitely for copyright related purposes.
What's up, y'all? This is Zephfire, and this video is sponsored by Look how fast you are gonna skip ahead. Shame on you! I'm just here to plug in my live channel, reacting to Invincible as well as the entire comic up over there. Make sure you check it out after this one, and now we can get back to it.
Yep, of course, that had to be muted for copyright-related purposes.
You could see, that ends the first battle against the Viltrumites. Now, I know a lot of y'all might be asking, Zeph, you went through that entire matchup, and not once did you mention Tech Jacket or Alan. And to whoever asked this, I want to hold you by the shoulder and look at you in your eyes as I give my rebuttal.
Oh.
Bro, these niggas are garbage. We're like the most fraudulent duo I've ever seen on the screen. Every time I saw one of their battles, I wanted to walk the hell out. No exaggeration. I'm gonna get to even more of my complaints later on, but in just this battle, they was just out there running cardio. They were out there stat padding against the Viltrumites, doing nothing of worth. 90% of the episode, you had Alan and Tech Jacket moving in a straight line, and these folk couldn't even land a shot to save their life, and literally going to their face and not getting shot. These straight bullets were doing more damage to the environment than two of your opponents combined. This whole side quest was trash, and when it comes to these two, I'm gonna have a lot more to complain about. But I'm sick of talking about these two. Let's just move on. We get back to the cast, and Mark, Nolan, and Oliver are stranded on this planet, with Mark's body still on the brink of collapse, and they're waiting for him to recover. And during this time, it forces Nolan and Oliver to bond. And I know Nolan was sick as hell. This nigga finally had to be a father. He a strong warrior from an alien race. You know damn well he don't care about them kids. But during their time bonding, Oliver decides to ask how Nolan's life was at his age.
So easy, tell me, how was your life as a youngster?
Ruthless. My style as a juvenile, ran with a gang.
And the way this planet's looking, I can't even lie. It's looking like society for God never screamed. The sky's blue as hell. The planet is thriving. The HUD's not only bad, but they will beat your ass. I know a lot of y'all niggas gonna feel right at home. But the happy-go-lucky life was just not the one for Nolan. After finishing his teaching job like a normal citizen, he gets greeted by his parents. And these two are staring him down, serious as all hell. And if you are an African watching this, you only got this look if both of your parents were disciplining you at once. And that is exactly what Nolan's parents are about to do here. And they wasted no time. They immediately got to jumping him. We get a kickback across the stage, and they start exchanging blows against some Pokemon cards. But the dad slams him in the chest, and before he can even recover, he almost gets caught lacking, caught goofy. Look how close she was to his neck. She was about to catch a body. Nolan's out there hitting them weaves like some black hair, and his mom completely destroys the fit. And while he's out there mourning the Balenci, he gets Falcon kneed to the face. This is when they hit him with the Wombo combo, the Mario Bros combo, dare I say the Hardy Boys special. They start viciously jumping this nigga.
Yeah, it was on some jump Jutsu Kaisen type of time.
This is their son. I don't know about y'all niggas, but when they said abortion, they did not mean this. Nolan's getting beat like the Atlanta Hawks, but he decides to pull out the Bully Maguire.
The Bully Maguire.
Completely blinding his mama and throwing her away. And Nolan's dad was dead frying me. Nigga, that is your wife.
You said Perry.
Like she belongs to the streets. I know Future looking down smiling. And while Nolan still tried to put the beats on his dad, literally stabbing through his hand, he decides to sing Happy Birthday.
It's your birthday.
And while torturing his son with that straight ear cancer, Nolan's mom swoops in and decides to give the worst beating I done ever seen in my life. She really out here mad talking about some he's a failure. Nigga, you are the mother. You raised him. That was you. And after that beatdown, his mom just decides to leave the entire family. Bro, what type of family dynamic is this? My 18th birthday was the last time I seen my mom. Last time I saw my dad was a week later, along with 99% of my planet. Yeah, Pops. I'm going to bed. And during this offseason, let's just say the coalition was going crazy. Starting with Alan reuniting with his girl and Tech Jacket continuing to invite herself in every single conversation. Like, why are you joining me talk with my girl?
Like, who is
that? Who the hell are you? And after this, we find out the coalition are up a million right now. They out there killing stray Viltrumites, taking over their planets, and when we get to Thrag, he's looking at his map light ease. Pissed off, and rightfully so. But sadly, the coalition had my ex on the team, a whole snake, feeding information straight to the Viltrumites. And they plan to stage their lick back in the middle of this coalition strategy meeting. And while Thetis is trying to rally the troops for one final push, that's when the Viltrumites decide to make their move. And before Thetis could even get a sentence off, this nigga gets boomed with all these Viltrumites descending on the planet. And I'm low-key crying. Thetis was just talking smack, and they pulled up on bro like this.
Pull up.
Like,
pull up.
Vicious, the fastest pull up in history.
I want you to pull up. Watch your back. Nobody's behind me, brother.
But the Viltrumites start attacking the entire planet, got the whole place looking like hell, and they're out here destroying the alien race with comical levels of ease. Like, just look at Craig right here. This man swiped his body from his shoulder to his liver, threw it at the other nigga, and then kicked him in the face. Like, nah, folks, these niggas some demons. But Krieg was really getting shots up on the G League and thought he was about it. He straight up said,
"Where's the betrayer?"
That's embarrassing, bro.
Immediately getting dropped is hysterical. One thing we gotta do is give Thetis his props. When you look at this entire battle in hindsight, he was one of the only niggas throwing it down. Like, you was talking all scary in every meeting saying y'all can't handle 30 Viltrumites. I don't know. You look completely fine to me. Beating on Krieg, literally catching a body. You moving like 41-year-old LeBron. Clearly still got it. And the fact that an old nigga like Thetis, someone who's seen Beethoven and Cardi in the same lifetime, is performing better than two of the youngest on the roster, tells you all you need to know. Because when we get back, Tech Jacket's getting whooped. I'm talking straight spanked. She was truly pissing me off. Allen, too. You not safe, because both of y'all niggas fight the exact same. Tech Jacket and Allen were the biggest frauds of this entire season. Every single one of their fights starts with Allen struggling fighting a Viltrumite. Tech Jacket getting her face kicked in, sometimes literally. Allen turning around being like, one-shotting whatever Viltrumites in front of him at the time, despite him struggling, and then saves Zoe with relative ease. Now repeat for an entire season. Like, Allen, you be dragging these fights like they're difficult for you, but could easily overpower these Viltrumites whenever you need to. Like, you are sending them flying like a Looney Tunes character, and you expect me to believe that you're struggling? I'm not buying it. I'm just watching all these fights like, bro, why is he lying? When we see her about to get murked by Anissa, she gets saved yet again. But this time, it's not by Allen. Invincible. Back at it again with the whole fam, and I know everyone watching. Now, sadly, the animation just completely sold the bag. Like, if you compare the comic page to what they actually animated, I don't know how you could convey more energy on a still image than a fully animated scene. Like, the outrage that came out of this episode wasn't even people dragging it for real. A lot of the animation in this part looks terrible. Like, look at this headbutt, bro.
Damn.
They gotta put more effort in the animation, because the series would be even more elite if they did. And one more thing to complain about, when Thrag's ship was blowing up at the end of the battle, he decides to say this. Yeah, I'm not.
I will say this. That was definitely the start of all the fraud allegations towards Thrag. And boy, oh boy, people sure f***ed around and found out once episode 7 rolled around. Because they... Shoutouts to CJ the Champ for putting that tweet out of like, oh, here's an apology form for all the fraud allegations towards Thrag. Fill this out and you shall be forgiven. Because Thrag most definitely slammed those fraud allegations, yo. Oh my god, I just had to point that out. But continuing on.
Even gonna lie to y'all, I did not mess with his voice actor either. This isn't like the Conquest complaints where people were just whining because he didn't sound like a TikTok edit. Thrag's voice genuinely does not fit the nigga. I'm so sorry. But anyways, at the end of the battle, Thrag decides to hit the Cyclops.
To me, my niggas.
And the rest of the Viltrumites follow Thrag all the way back to their home planet. And while the Viltrumites retreat, the Coalition have a strategy meeting on what to do next. Alan thinks they should hold off, but Thetis is like,
Nah, them young niggas, they took everything from me. Let's fight back now.
And Thetis, not even wanting to give him time to relax, makes the play to attack planet Viltrum right away.
Yup.
We get to planet Viltrum and we see all the characters posted up ready for battle. And we get this very beautiful scene out of Alan's girlfriend.
But it was a reverse backdoor.
Go save the galaxy already.
Never mind. And as they start flying towards Viltrum, going through all the dead...
Yo! Oh my god. That was comedically just spot on with that. Yeah, go save the galaxy. Boom! Just seem invincible, and Nolan just floating around in space after they got clapped by Thrag. Oh, that's fucking hilarious timing, yo. Alright, continuing on.
Bodies. All you see on the horizon is Thrag.
Yep.
And yes,
And he
even at
was
this
waiting.
distance, he's still showing the fit. But Thrag's out there standing alone with the entire Coalition and Oliver standing for battle. And the way Thrag just started spawning in teammates, it felt just like this.
What's up, baby? What's up?
Some elite tactical, like,
Just
hiding
like that, all
into
these
back,
niggas
or yeah,
look like
backdooring
they're
in a
about to
nutshell.
get jumped. And the battle immediately starts with a backdoor on Thetis. Thula's out here going crazy, literally getting a slash-off battle beast. And I'm crying. This nigga literally took damage and started pumping his chest like he 2018 Brock. This is crazy. And while everyone out there running their fades, we get to Mark and Oliver hitting a wombo combo all over Lucan. You got Craig over here hitting eagle tackles to get on Thetis and literally rips his back like it's some homework, and Thetis wasn't playing that at all. Headbutting Krieg, pulling him back, and with just this pull in the knee, he literally breaks this man's wrist. See, now I know why he was the first one to crack some shorties on Earth. He was genuinely out here going through hell. We get back to Oliver, I'm just out here gracing. And he puts up
I'm just out here gracing.
Lucan charging at Mark straight pissed about that wombo combo and just starts wailing all over Mark.
Man, get off me. Man, I'm gonna dodge your next attack and hit the ribs off you. Survey says.
And while Mark continues his daily routine of getting his ass beat, we look up in the sky and see Speed Racer sniping niggas from the logo like he's 2016 Steph Curry.
Yep, Space
and even
Racer
a shot from
was
that deep
cooking.
does nothing but slightly change the lighting on Thrag.
Yep,
but
said,
Speed Racer joins the battle regardless with all these demonic Yoshis, and they start moving insane. This nigga right here said,
funny.
Even Alan's looking around shocked. And while the Yoshis out there doing their thing, Speed Racer immediately gets jumped. He tried to run and they was like, nah, I'm crying. This nigga brought a gun to a Viltrumite fight. And with just one punch, almost immediately took this nigga out the match. But this is when Tech Jacket comes in and actually clutches up, saving Speed Racer and operating all throughout this fight like a point guard. She really looked at herself in the mirror and said, if we keeping it a buck, we ass. And completely changed her role to setting up lobs for Alan. I can't even hold you. I gotta give her props. But Nolan was sick of Thrag just sitting there. He said, no, fuck that. He instantly charges in looking for a right hook, but he gets weaved into a dunk, literally turning Nolan into a cataclysmic event. And when Nolan finally lands, he gets pressed by Thrag saying,
"Do you want to know why I hit you back to Viltrum? Because I wanted you to get one last look at the culture you decided to abandon."
And Thrag not even talking trash for real. He's just trying to recruit Nolan to his cause, saying Theta's gonna betray him too. And it sounded just like this.
You're not going back to the finals, Kyrie! Kyrie! You're not going! Listen to this roster! D-Rose, LeBron, Isaiah, LeBron! What are you doing?
And despite Thrag's best efforts, Nolan is still like, "Nah, I ain't joining you." Tragic. And to think I thought you were a real nigga. And this man Thrag proceeds. An uppercut so hard it started pulling Nolan towards him in a stance that would put Gon Freeze to shame. He said, "Sideshow Rock."
That's sick.
John! And with Thrag sending Nolan straight back into space, he goes back up there ready to run the craziest squad wipe of all time. But before that even happens, we get to see Oliver CTE Grayson immediately charge into the fight. Nigga, where are you going? Your dad got dragged back farther than Stephanie's hairline, and you're just charging in? You legitimately have a fetish of getting your ass beat. He comes in with, by far, the weakest pull-up line I'd have ever heard.
A black hole caller. He wants it sucked back.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
I don't know what this nigga was thinking. You sounded just like DDG.
You 21, but you is not a savage.
And Thrag immediately puts the beats on him, crushing his fist. Nah, don't run, nigga. Bam! I'm just looking at him and I'm just like, bro, what's all over good for? And Mark is watching this pissed. He said, "Damn, Conquest, I'm gonna kill you too." And this had everyone looking shocked and one woman turned on. And all I gotta say is, do not touch that nigga, you bastard. Mark charges right in trying to send him to next week. And Thrag hits a reverse impact frame and completely negates the attack with his hairline. And Mark out here holding his wrist with Thrag being like, and Mark just continues to get sun. Damn, smacked him so hard he couldn't even see Rod wave in front of him. Get the fuck up out of here. And Thrag just starts putting beats on everybody. Battle Beast tries to come in for the smoke body, grabbing his jetpack and throwing that nigga like a Looney Tunes character. And when we get back to Nolan, he's just watching all this destruction from the top rope, and he proceeds to get so pissed off, he decides to pull a Frieza.
I own you. I own your planet. I own this planet. In fact, this planet.
Charging straight towards the planet, taking out any lacking nigga in his wake. Nolan gets them all to destroy the entire planet. And once Thrag catches wind of this, he gets pissed. He was literally look at how he was moving. But even if you moving at the speed of a girl rejecting a Twitch mod, Viltrum not gonna matter on Judgment Day. And with the power of the 3 Viltrumites, the entire planet explodes into nothing. Everyone's looking in despair until you see Lucan's happy ass talking about some, ooh, shiny. But once planet Viltrum is completely destroyed, we see the rubble of all the destruction. Fragments of the planet everywhere, Viltrumite corpses all around. I'm talking bodies. Nolan starts regretting his decision, saying, "What have I done?" But Zetas was waiting for this day. He immediately started talking.
"Viltrumites, look at your planet. We will leave you in ruin just like it. Now choose life or death."
But out from the rubble comes Thrag in straight tears.
Tears, bro?
And with just 3 words sets the tone for the entire battle.
I choose death! The meanest speed blitz!
You really about to rock my shit.
Wham!
With that one attack, he stands in front of the whole mob, holding the head of the betrayer, as if he just stole a nigga's chain.
Damn!
And he proceeds to say,
Next!
He immediately starts
Perfect
beating
music
him
choice, by the way.
senseless. Nothing but straight headshots, even down Spike.
Damn!
Mark comes in with a block to offer some type of help, but that don't work. Getting hit with an elbow right into a 2H, and immediately gets back to beating Nolan so bad it's looking fresh out of Punch-Out. I haven't seen a 2v1 this dominant since Darth Maul fought two top-tier niggas by himself. Nolan tries to get back, but gets his forearm blown out by a block. And when Mark looks up, he sees his dad's toes up in the air looking like these. And he said, oh, hell no. And Thrag was on his ad like white on rice. He was like, you beat Conquest, right? Show me then, nigga.
He's
Got
gonna
Mark
get them
looking
Thrag
all
shots.
types of crazy.
Yo, them
and before
Thrag
Thrag could
shots.
turn his head into Angstrom Levy, Nolan comes in with the save. Thank you, Dad. You saved me. No problem, son. We got this. And with just
Another
one attack,
perfect
Nolan
music
was
choice.
instantly
Doomsday
pushed to the
Zone.
grave. And Mark getting his shonen anger boost, tries to get back, but
he tried. Nope. Really, man.
and Thrag grabs his neck saying, you know nothing, boy, and headbutts him. And with just his hands, proceeds to crush this man Mark halfway to death, with his eyes literally crying in blood. But he was about to crush his head like a pinata. But once he saw Planet Viltrum, he was like, nah, I got an even better way to get back. And after getting left alone in space, a coalition ship finally picks up Mark and Nolan.
Like,
and when Mark finally wakes up, he checks on Nolan and Oliver, and they're both looking cruised. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw Oliver, and I was trying so hard not to laugh. Mark and Nolan being this beat up makes sense. You got in here after one hit. This nigga genuinely didn't put up no shots for real. And now they got you in this Goku healing chamber. Nah. And Mark gets back up with Alan and the gang, and they surprisingly lost all the Viltrumites. They've been looking all over the universe and couldn't find not a single trace. And that's when Mark comes into the realization they come to Earth. And all we see is all these Viltrumites descend onto Earth.
So, the post-thragmatic smoke disorder that Mark had received that we witnessed in episode 8, that was bonkers. And it was so bad for Mark, he forgot to confront Cecil. God damn. But continuing on, I just had to point that out real quick.
I really thought we were gonna see the next Armageddon. How the hell is anyone supposed to live this? I know Cecil was watching all of them enter the atmosphere like,
there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on my face.
And when Mark lands back on Earth, he gets hit with that post-traumatic smoke disorder, spending the entirety of his time on Earth just imagining Thrag killing all of his loved ones. I'm crying. He really spent the whole episode looking like these. Mark also talks to Cecil and tell him what happened, and I'm surprised there was no confrontation. If that was me finding out what you did to let Conquest go, I would have came back like,
my God, Cecil, you wouldn't guess who I ran into today. You said Conquest was dead. Why the fuck was he alive?
Right!
Rearrange my guts. What the fuck?
And as Mark leaves the government base, all he sees in the sky is Thrag. Or farming like the best of the best, just to talk to Mark. And the only question that I have is, how long were you standing there, my nigga? Mark immediately tries to run a fade, but Thrag is not here for a fight, but a talk.
Look, this is how we doing this. We will stay on your planet, crack your hose, and you will do nothing about it. You took away my planet, so I will take every piece of poom-poom on this planet. I will have you on the planetary cuck chair, nigga.
Planetary cuck chair. I know this was shown at the beginning.
Contemplating his decision, I know Lucan is down where it's and although Mark does not want to agree, he starts getting flashes of everybody he cares about. But he was still about to fight Thrag until he
Post
saw Adam
Thragmatic
flash into his head.
smoke
And you
disorder.
telling me you thought of your own mama die and you was still willing to get into the battle?
Yo!
But you stopped at the snow bunny, my nigga? I know you can watch me like this, my nigga.
And I'm telling you right now, you cannot come to the National Black
Lucan right now.
Revolutionary Political Convention.
Yo!
You cannot come to the National Black Revolutionary Political Convention if you got a snow bunny on your arm.
But Mark reluctantly agrees and lets Thrag walk, knowing full well he damn near risks the well-being of the entire planet. But even though the main war is over, the plotting is not done. Because Status truly shows why he was called the Betrayer. Because even beyond the grave, he sets up the greatest backdoor of all time, confronting Alan and telling him, yo, you know your friends? Nigga, fuck them. You're going to Earth and putting every Viltrumite in the grave. Ending the season, teasing yet another betrayal.
Wake up, filthy.
Hey, it's like you got come in peace.
Oh my god, yo. Oh, that was funny as yo. And absolutely fire at the same time. Fire music choices, fire editing choices, hilarious commentary and memes and sound effects within the schmicks of that all. Oh, fucking yo. I'm so fucking happy for Zephfire that he was able to successfully get this video back up and get that strike removed from his channel. Yo, dog. Oh my god, yo. Holy shit. That... Truly some peak Zephfire content right here, yo. Oh my god, I definitely can't wait for the next season of Invincible, yo, because that shit's gonna be crazy. I haven't read the comics, so I don't know what's fitting to happen. I've heard some bits and pieces and whatnot, and people are like, oh man, we can't wait to see this whole Anissa shit. I'm like, what? And then with this whole, like, Alan the alien having to basically go about and betray Invincible because of the whole, like, perfected Scourge virus. Ooh-wee. It's fit to be a fucking doozy in the greatest ways possible for the next season of Invincible, and I definitely can't wait for that. Oh my god, yo. Definitely great, fucking amazing stuff to Zephfire for this one. Oh, fucking yo. Oh my god, dog. Holy shit. Oh, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video. And if y'all have, of course, please do give this video a like and leave a comment down below so we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section, like what you find to be funniest, or what references I might have missed, or anything else in general. So again, we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section and all that good stuff. But either way, I'm not going to keep on yapping, and I'm going to switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all folks. There we go, folks. Once again, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from Zephfire, and also, again as well too, great amazing stuff to Zephfire for this video as well. Oh, yo. But either way, I'm basically at the end point here, so there's that. And if y'all have gotten this far, I do greatly appreciate that, as basically I'm soon fit to bounce. So there's that. And if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, share my content around, because of course that does help with the algorithm. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel, and the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And as well too, if y'all want to get some extra benefits while supporting me a little bit further, y'all can go about and check out my YouTube memberships by pressing that join button down below. Y'all can either join the Shoutouts tier or the Early Access tier, whatever floats your boat on that notion. And if y'all want even more benefits compared to just being a YouTube member, y'all can also go about and check out my Patreon, in which the link to my Patreon is in the description below for you to check that out and all the good stuff, as there is a lot of extra benefits on there, like being able to watch my content early, and also with it being uncensored, including Patreon exclusive reactions. And as well too, if y'all want a guaranteed reaction to your video request, y'all can go about and become a member of the RickWa Reacts to Your Video Request tier, which is available on my Patreon. And then after you become a member of that, you can go about and comment down on that pinned post what you want me to react to, and then you will get that guaranteed reaction to your video request. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. But either way, I'm at the end point here. So again, there's that. And I hope y'all, the audience, have a wonderful rest of your day. And until the next reaction video that I upload for y'all, peace out, folks.